students, welcome you all to our brilliant channel Maths Nation. Dear students, if you have not subscribed Maths Nation, kindly subscribe it now and press the bell icon to get the notification of the upcoming videos. Students, now let us start today's lecture of class 10 polynomials. Let us recall the polynomials. Let us recall the polynomial. In my last class, we have discussed about polynomial division algorithms. You know what is polynomial? Polynomial is the algebraic expressions which is variables of degree. Variables of degree 1 is called linear polynomials, variables of degree 2 is called quadratic polynomials, and now let us discuss about the division algorithm of polynomials. And in my last class we have discussed about the division algorithms of the polynomial is, as you know, that dividend is equal to divisor into quotients plus remainder. In the same way, the same division algorithm is also applicable for polynomials. Suppose f(x) is the polynomials, when f(x) is divided by gx, fx is the dividend and gx is the divisors, and we get qx as the quotient, qx as the quotients and rx as the remainder. When in the same way, when the remainder is 0, this implies that d is a factor of small d is a factor of capital D, means the dividend is the divisor is the factor of the dividend. In the same way, when we get, suppose f(x) is the polynomials, when divided by gx we get qx as the quotients and rx as the remainder. When rx is equal to 0, this means the remainder is 0, which shows that gx is a factor of fx. This shows that when the remainder is 0, then we say that gx is the factor of fx. Then when the gx is the factor of fx means gx, comparing gx is equal to 0, we can find the then we can find the x for the value of x for which fx is equal to 0. This is called zeros of the polynomials. Now let us discuss some examples based on these divisions algorithms. I have already told you students, please practice variety of questions. When you practice variety of questions, then the questions which will be asked in your exam paper will not be challenged. Then I request you students, please do your worksheet and ask me your doubt. I am ever ready to clear your all doubts. I promise you to complete your syllabus and would like to solve all your queries which you may drop in the comment box. Please students, do your worksheets and ask me your doubt. Now let us discuss some examples. Here the example says that when you practice variety of questions, then the questions which will be asked in your exam paper will be not be difficult for you. Here the question says that fx is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2, and it is the very important factor when you start the divisions. Then at first keep the polynomial in the descending order of their powers, means here in the fx, x cube, then x square, then x. Here the powers of this variable is in descending order, and here the fx is given this, and by the polynomial, suppose fx is divided by gx in such a way that the quotients qx and remainder rx, and qx when fx is divided by gx, we get, at first students please try to understand the questions. When you understand the language of the questions properly, then can you attempt the questions. Here the qx is given, when you divide fx by gx, you get the qx is equal to x minus 2 and rx is equal to minus 2x plus 4. Here qx is x minus 2 and rx is minus 2x plus 4. Then find the polynomial gx, and here you have to find gx, means as you know that fx is equal to gx into qx plus rx. Here fx is given as x cube minus 3x square. Here the polynomial is the cubic polynomials, because here the highest degree of the variable is 3. This is a cubic polynomials. Quadratic polynomials means highest degree of the variable is 2, and in cubic polynomial the highest degree of the variable is 3, and when the highest degree of the variable is 4, then we say this is biquadratic polynomials. Now let us discuss here the fx is given x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2, which is equal to gx is unknown here, but qx is given x minus 2 and rx is also given minus 2x plus 4. Then by solving this, we get gx into x minus 2 is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2, then take it to left side. Then as you know, when we change the sides, then the sign will be changed, minus 2x become plus 2x plus 4 become minus 4. Then we get gx into x minus 2 is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2. Then to find out gx, then how can we find out gx? Then gx is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2 divide x minus 2. Then can we find the value of gx? Now let us solve. If I use the next page, it will be difficult for you to recall the questions, hence I keep it here, hence I keep the questions here and solve here, keep it here. Now let us solve the questions. Here now we divide by x cube, we divide x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2 with x minus 2 Think what will you get? To get x cube, what should be multiplied with x? We should multiply x square with x to get x cube. Please students, please I request you to do your worksheets. Then look at here, how can we do the long divisions methods? X minus 2 is here, to get here we have to get x cube. From x to get x cube, multiply it with x square into x is x cube, then x square is multiplied by minus 2, then this is minus 2x square, then minus. When we subtract, we get minus 3x square plus 2x square is minus x square plus 3x minus 2. Then to get minus x square from x, then multiply it with minus x, then this is minus 2x square. Minus 2 into minus x means plus 2x, then plus minus, then we get this is x minus 2. Then here multiply with 1, put 1 into x, 1 into minus 2, then we get the remainder is 0. Then here this is qx, then we come to the conclusion that here we have to find out gx, here gx is x square minus x plus 1. This means please students recall the questions. Here the question says that fx is given, here, this is fx, then you do not know gx. The question says that when fx is divided by qx. Now, here when fx is divided by gx, you get qx means quotient is x minus 2 and the remainder is minus 2x plus 4. Then please recall the division algorithm. The division algorithm says that the d is equal to dividend is equal to divisor into quotients plus remainder. Then here they say that fx is equal to gx into qx plus rx. Here the gx is given x minus 2, then here the fx is x cube minus 3x square plus x minus 2. Here the you have to find out gx. Here you know gx into x minus 2 is equal to as you know fx is equal to gx into qx plus rx. Here the gx is unknown, then qx is given here x minus 2, gx into x minus 2 plus minus 2x plus 4, then bring it to, then this means gx into x minus 2 is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2, then take it to left side, this is plus 2x minus 4, then we get gx is equal to, when you divide x cube minus 3x square, when you divide fx minus rx by qx, we get the gx. Then here by using the long divisions method, we come to the conclusion that we get gx is equal to x square minus x plus 1. This means when here the when fx is divided by this, we get the quotient is this and remainder is, and the remainder is minus 2x plus 4. Okay. Any doubt students? If any doubt, then please ask me in my comment box. Here another questions. I have already told you, please practice variety of questions. Here another examples, and I have already told you students, the 2.0 series will be of different level, in which we will go to the root of the theory and will discuss and will practice vigorous problems, and will practice rigorous problems, more and more problems. When you practice more and more problems, the questions will be, the exercise will be easier for you. Only knowing theory is not sufficient for a math students. Here another question says that we must be, what must be subtracted from, at first try to understand the questions. Here fx is given, here fx is given 8x fourth means this is a biquadratic equations, and also I told you at first try to keep the keep the exponents of the variable in descending order. 8x fourth plus 14x cube minus 2x square plus 7x minus 8. What must be subtracted from this so that the resulting polynomial is exactly divisible by 4x square plus 3x minus 2. This means here the gx is given here, gx is given here 4x square plus 3x minus 2. When this, what should be subtracted from fx so that gx should be divisible by this. This means here we have to find out the remainder, as we know that capital D dividend is equal to divisor into quotients plus remainder. Here you have to find out the remainder. Remainder, what should be subtracted from this? This means here the, as you know that dividend minus remainder is equal to, as you know that dividend minus remainder is equal to divisor into quotient. Then here let us find out what will be the remainder. when we divide fx by gx, we get qx and r. What will be the remainder? So, when the remainder will be subtracted from the, when you subtract the remainder from the dividend, then the resultant will be divisible by the divisor. Here the divisor is given 4x square plus 3x minus 2. Then now let us do the long divisions method. 8x fourth plus 14x cube minus 2x square plus 7x minus 8 when divided by 4x square plus 3x minus 2. Let us find out what will be the remainder. What should be multiplied by 4x square to get 8x fourth? When we multiply 2x square, this is 8x fourth plus 6x cube minus 4x square. Then subtract this plus this cancel. When 14th x cube minus 6x cube means 8x cube plus 4x square minus 2x square means plus 2x square plus 7x minus 8. Here the 8x cube, then we have to multiply this with 2x. 4x square into 2x, this is 8x cube and 2x into 3x is plus 6x square, 2x into minus 2 is minus 4x, then this is minus cancel, this is minus 4x square plus 3x minus 8. Then here 4x square, then multiply with 1, then this multiply with minus 1, then this is minus 4x square minus 3x plus 2. Then when you subtract this cancels, this is 6x minus 6, this is 6x minus 6. Then when you look at here, yes, any doubt? 2x square plus 2x minus 1, yes. Then here this is 7x minus plus, this is 11x plus 3x, this is 14x minus 6. Then here look at here students, minus 8 minus 2, this is minus 10. Then here the remainder r is equal to 14x minus 10. Then this is rx, this is remainder. When you subtract fx minus rx, then this is equal to qx into gx, means when the fx is, when this remainder, when the functions given here, when fx 8x fourth minus 14x cube minus 2x square plus 7x minus 8, when this is subtracted, when here the rx is equal to 14x minus 10. When 14x minus 10 is subtracted from this will be a perfect fact multiples of gx, means gx is completely divisible by fx. When the rx, the remainder this is subtracted from this. At first students try to understand the questions, language of the questions. Now let us discuss the next examples. Here the example 3 says that, here another example 3 says that, find the value of a and b, so that here the at first students please try to understand the questions. Here fx is given as fx is equal to x fourth plus x cube plus 8x square plus ax plus b. Here now find the value of value of A and B such that, find the value of A and B such that this is divisible, this is divisible by, this is divisible by the functions g x is given here x square plus 1. Here the question says that please find the value of A and B so that f x is completely divisible by g x. This means here when this is completely divisible means remainder is 0. Here r x is equal to 0, and as I have already told you, very important thing, when you do the long division, at first inquire whether the f x is in descending order of their exponents of the variables. Here the variable is x and the f x is in descending order, x fourth, x cube, x square, x, yes, and the g x is also in descending order, x square plus 1. Now let us do the divisions. Here this is completely divisible, and find the value of A, B. Completely divisible means remainder is 0. Here the x fourth plus x cube plus 8x square plus ax plus b. Then here now let us do the divisions, which will be divisible by x square plus 1. Then this is x square, x fourth plus x square, then this is minus, this is x cube plus 7x square, because 8x square minus x square is 7x square plus ax plus b. Then from x cube, x square to get x cube, it will be multiplied with x. This is x cube plus x. Then subtract this and this is cancel. Then this will be 7x square plus ax minus x plus b. Then here to get 7x square, then this should be multiplied with plus 7. Then this is 7x square plus 7, then minus 7x square minus 7. Then here we get, this is the remainder is ax minus x plus b minus 7. Here this is the remainder, and according to the questions, gx is completely divisible by fx. This shows that rx is equal to 0. This means ax minus x plus b minus 7 is equal to 0. Taking x common, this is a minus 1 plus b minus 7 is equal to 0. This is equal to 0. This means either this is equal to 0. This shows that a minus 1 is equal to 0 and b minus 7 is also equal to 0. A minus 1 is equal to 0, this means a equal to 1. B minus 7 is equal to 0 means b equal to 7. And by solving this, we come to the conclusion that here we have to find out the value of a and b. Here we find a is equal to 1 and b is equal to 7. This is the answer of the, this is the solutions of the given questions. As I have already told you students, when you read the questions heartily and try to understand the questions, language of the questions. Okay. Then now let us discuss the next examples. I have already told you this 2.0 series will be of different level, in which I will practice rigorous problems. Then now discuss example 4. Here examples 4 says that when we practice you variety of questions, then it will be easier for you to attempt any questions. Here the question says that what must be added to the, here f x is given 4x fourth plus 2x cube minus 2x square plus x minus 1. Here what must be added to this, so that the resultant will be divisible by gx. Here gx is equal to x square plus 2x minus 3. Here the what should be added, then you find out the Rx. Then at first you try to find out the Rx. When you find out the remainder, then so that the resulting polynomials, hence we add the, look at here, look at here. Here the question says that what should be added. Then as we know that capital D is equal to Qx into Gx, Qx into Gx plus Rx. Here what should be added? Then this means capital D is equal to what should be added, so that the Gx is completely divisible by Fx will be completely divisible by the Gx. This means take this as plus minus of minus Rx. Here now let us find out this is, as you know that capital D is equal to, yes, then this is equal to here as you know that D is equal to small divisor into quotients plus remainder. Then here the question says what should be added to the dividend. This means you should write D is equal to capital D small q minus of minus, in place of remainder R we can write this in this way. We can write this means when you add D plus minus R, this is equal to D plus Q. Yes, this is equal to D plus Q. This means we should add the remainder, negative of the remainder. Here we should add the negative of the remainder, means inverse of the remainder, means inverse of the remainder. Now let us divide and find out the remainder. Now let us divide and find out the remainder. Here Fx is 4x fourth, and it is the most important part. At first keep the functions in descending order of their exponents. Then 4x fourth plus 2x cube minus 2x square plus x minus 1, and Gx is given x square plus 2x minus 3. Then here this is 4x square, this is 4x fourth plus 8x square, 8x cube minus 12x square, minus cancel, then this is minus and this is plus. Then we get this is minus 6x cube plus 10x square plus x minus 1. Then to get this from x cube, you should multiply with minus 6x. Then this is minus 6x cube and this is minus 12x square minus 12x square, this is minus 8x cube, yes, this is plus 10 minus 2, yes, this is plus, okay, minus 12x square and plus 18x, then this minus this cancels, and this is 22x square minus 17x minus 22x square minus 17x minus, then this is multiply with plus 22 22x square plus 44x minus 66 minus 66, then here minus plus, this is cancels, then we get minus 44x minus 17, this is minus 61x plus 65, this is the remainder. This means then what should be multiplied with? D plus minus r, then this is D into Q. Then what should be multiplied? Minus r, then this is minus of minus 61x plus 65. Then what should be multiplied? What should be added? This is plus 61x minus 65. When fx is added by 61x minus 65, then this will be completely divisible by, here according to the questions, when here look at here students, at first try to understand the questions. Here the question says that what should be added to fx, what should be added to fx so that it will be completely divisible by gx. As we know, the division algorithm, capital D is equal to D into Q plus R. Then we can write this in this way, minus of minus R. Yes, I am right. Then D plus minus R is equal to D into Q. This means when we add the inverse of the remainder, this means when we add the inverse of the remainder, then the dividend will be completely divisible by the divisor. Then here fx, when fx is added with minus rx, when this is added with minus rx, this means fx plus minus rx means minus this is plus 61x minus 65. When fx is added with this, then this is completely divisible by gx. Okay. Then students, today this much. If you have not subscribed Maths Nation, kindly subscribe it now. Thank you students.